Well, greetings and salutations. This is Rick. I hope you're having a great day. Well, it's all been fun and games in Rick World today. For the last week, I've been trying to figure out why I've kept feeling dizzy and lightheaded. And this morning, I went around and did my peak level checks on my carbon monoxide detectors. And the one upstairs says 21 parts per million, and the one down here says 10 parts per million. I checked my central heating, and the flame was orange and sort of yellowy orange. So I got on the phone to British Gas and said, right, I might have a bit of a problem. And they said, right, shut your gas off, open all the doors and windows, don't turn it on again, and we're going to send the emergency people round. And they're basically going to shut it down. So not quite sure what that's all about, but they just say if you see any on the thing, if you see any what looks like sort of burning or bleed off from your central heating system, which I've got here, it's also another sign. So there was basically three signs. I've got the headaches, the dizziness, the carbon monoxide detectors showing raised levels of carbon monoxide, and this flue thing showing signs of burning. So I'm really glad, because it was really doing my head in. I thought, why am I being dizzy all the time? Yeah, not all the time, but they kept coming in bouts, and I never made the connection between the time I was feeling dizzy and the time I was turning on the central heating. We went through a bit of a cold snap last week, and I had the central heating on loads, so hopefully this is what the issue is. And the beauty of finding out what a problem is you can fix it. It's the not knowing which is the problem. So I like to think I sort of got dodged a bit of a bullet there, I think, because as you may or may not know, carbon monoxide can be deadly if you don't catch it. So I'm sort of a bit relieved, and as soon as I've opened all the windows, because the thing is I've been sort of indoors for the last week or so, I haven't really gone out, so I've been kind of shut in, sort of long-term exposure to this stuff. But as soon as I've opened all the doors and windows and sort of aired the house out, the dizziness has gone. So I think I'm onto something, and I'm also really glad, because I was really making progress with this diet thing that I'm doing, and I've even bought a little checking kit, and all my blood works and everything are all absolutely fine. They're all within sort of like tolerances, so I'm really chuffed, because I'm losing loads of weight, and it's just kind of really working well for me. And I was thinking, oh no, it's the diet, it's making me dizzy, so I'm going to have to come off of it. And I started looking in terms of, I'm going to have to go back to my old ways of eating, and but hey, let's not go down that one. But like I say, at the moment, I've just literally, I put the phone down, and they said it's going to be up to 2 hours, so I just got to kind of chill out for the next 2 hours and wait for the cavalry. But basically she just said they will completely isolate your central heating system, and you won't be able to use it. But luckily I've got an insurance policy with British Gas, and then I just get straight on the phone to them, and they'll come straight back out and fix it. But I'm a bit worried about the ventilation, because when they installed it, I mean, it was only like 5 years ago when they installed it. It's not an old system. In my loft hatch up there, they put a big vent, and they basically said, because the old vent was this one, and they said, look, you can shut that off now because you don't need it, because we've got this big vent up in the loft hatch. And so I thought, brilliant. So I blocked this vent off from the outside and inside, and it had a white cover over it. But I've decided, I did a bit of research on how these warm air central heating systems work, and basically the flames, as they heat the air goes up the air goes into an exchange system, but the fumes go up the chimney. I've got a flue that goes out in the roof, but obviously as that air goes up, it needs to be replaced. And I'm not entirely convinced that that vent up there is sufficient, so I've reopened up this vent. I'll get a grill on it, but I'm hoping that the two combined will be more than enough. The problem is, there's all these weird regulations that have come out that basically all the old air bricks that they used to use, they're now not valid anymore, because you have to have a much bigger surface area. So or much bigger sort of volume area. I know what I mean, I think. Anyway, all complicated stuff, and I'll let British Gas worry about it. They can tell me what needs to be done. So the man's here, and he took one look at it. He saw that. He said, "Yeah, I very much suspect CO leakage." So definitely dodged a bullet on that one. To get to my gas meter, I've had to empty out my whole cupboard, so my kitchen looks like it's in a right state at the moment. But never mind, a small price to pay for retaining my life, I think, although I might just be being a bit dramatical about that. So I fixed it all up, and the British Gas people are going to come out and fix it up for me over the weekend, so that'll be brilliant. So that's my little video log at the moment. Hopefully I'll get out and do some walkie videos at some point. I've been going a bit stir crazy in the house, but just haven't had the opportunity to go out. I've kind of been waiting in for things to arrive, and all sorts of things just keep cropping up, and it prevents me from going out. But I'm desperate to get out to the forest and just have a little walk and kind of have a little bit of a recharge. So I'm going to try to do that over the course of the next week, and then hopefully I might make a little video log while I do it. So until then, thanks for watching guys, have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.